Hello everyone. Today I took a much needed trip to Half Price Books and I am pretty excited about my finds. So I want to get into sharing them with you today. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. So here we have the media stack of movies and music, and right next to it the stack with the books, but I think I will start with the media items first. So I'll go ahead on and set up so I can begin sharing it with you. So first up, here I have one of my all-time favorites, whether it be in the form of a book, a movie, or a musical, and it is Les Miserables, and it is in VHS form. I still love VHS tapes for nostalgia purposes. I am a vintage girl at heart, so I still love old type media, old books. It's just something about things that have life to them and worn. I just love the nostalgic form of the older items. So I found this VHS tape for $3.99. And the next one I have here is My Fair Lady, and this is a 2 cassette tape because My Fair Lady is a really long movie, but it is a very lovely movie. I love this movie, and I purchased this one for $1.99. So I also purchased a few records, and first up I have this music by Chopin, and I purchased this one for $5.99, and another one, this one was a reduced sale item, and this one was $2 also. Chopin's music, one of my most beloved classical musicians. And then we have Beethoven here, and this one was $4.99. And up next I have this one by Ike and Tina Turner. And with Tina Turner's recent passing, I was a little disheartened that I had never purchased one of her albums. And I was so surprised to see this one on the shelf today, and it was available for $7.99. And this one is both Ike and Tina Turner. And lastly, I have here Mahalia Jackson. So I think I found me some very awesome records to add to my record collection. So first up in books, we have here Lust for Life, and it is the story of Vincent van Gogh, and this is the story of his life as a painter, just a personal biography of who he was as a person. And I am also aware that this is available in a movie as well. I was currently in the process of reading the letters of Vincent van Gogh, but I think I'm going to read this one first and then continue on with the letters of Vincent van Gogh. So this is one I have been wanting for quite a while. This one has been in my Nook library on my wish list in my Nook library for a very long time, and I was so happy to see this one in the reduced books today for $4. This is Steampunk, and it is, I think, a 14-story collection of just like the life in steampunk land, about the airships and just any and everything steampunk. I have a fascination with steampunk life, and I'm gonna be excited to get into this one. So this is a companion book to the World of Sandition. I have not gotten into this series yet. It's one that I do want to get into. I think I saw it available on Prime, so I plan to order it on Prime and get into this one because I am very interested in it. It looked like a very interesting series, and I thought that the book itself was very, very beautifully illustrated and put together. So this should be a very fun read as well. So I was so happy to see this one on the shelf, and this one is a bookbinding kit. I've always wanted to get into bookbinding, but just never actually purchased the tools needed in order to actually do a professional style bookbinding. I've made little books before, but I've always wanted to do a actual bookbinding, try bookbinding. And this is, I'm not sure if this is going to make A5 books or A4, because it says A4 paper, but I don't know if the paper is already folded into A4 sheets, or if it's an A4 sheet that's gonna fold down into like an A5 size. But it says create your own handmade journal with this DIY kit. Includes instructions, bone folder, 1 awl, 2 binder clips, 1mm wax linen thread in 3 colors, 1 binder needle, 3 sets of 15 pages of A4 paper, 4 sheets of cover stock in 2 colors, and it says can make a max of 3 books. So this should be really, really fun. I don't know if I'll do a video making the books or just make them and show them after I have put them together, because I'm not really set up to set up a phone and perform tasks while filming. So it's easier, even at now I'm holding the phone as I'm showing this to you. So I would like to film it as I'm doing it. I'll see how that works though. And lastly in this haul is this amazing poster size print of book of Norman Rockwell prints. This was the gem, a gem of a find, and I'll stand up so I can show it a little better. But this has 50 of his most iconic paintings, and each painting has the commentary on the left hand side. And this is just, it's just a joy to sit and go through, and I'm just so mesmerized with the details that went into a lot of his artwork. And this one, I just love Norman Rockwell's art. Let's see if I can get back to it. Okay, this painting here, The Doctor and the Doll, I actually have hanging on my wall here. So I just love, love, love his work. And I was so flattered to find this book. This was my gem find right here. I also have this one. This one was not from today's haul, but this one is one that I had already. And this gives you much more commentary on actually on Norman Rockwell and his work. And it includes way more photos. So this has been a look at today's half price book haul. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and until next time, thank you so much for watching.